I was muted. There we go. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and disable this, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Perfect. Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the channel. My name is Brent. Welcome to Unchallenged Gaming. Today, we're going to be continuing our adventure on our level 44 hardcore druid. We are doing 2 challenges. We are doing 1, the hardcore challenge. If we die for whatever reason, whether it's taking on too many mobs, taking on some crazy adventure, lag, disconnect, drowning, we've done that in the past, then our life, our spirit is lost to the twisting nether, unable to ever return to the material plane. And then the second challenge is that we're self-found, so we're solo self-found. So essentially anything that we can't trade with any other players in order to get gear. We haven't done any dungeons. We're basically able to only equip items that we either craft, that we find, or that we get from quests. So all of our green has been and will probably be green up until level 60. And on Turtlewell, you are able to play hardcore from level 1 to 59, and then at 59, you have the choice. Do you want to convert over to, do you want to stay hardcore at level 60, or do you want to just go ahead and roll over, hit level 60, and become a softcore player? So right now, we are going to become a softcore player at level 60. We already have leveled a paladin, a hunter, a priest, a druid, a warrior, 1 through level 60 on hardcore, and remained at hardcore at level 60. So I've already had 5 Inferno characters in the past. I have a paladin that is basically complete with tier 1 and some tier 2. I've completed, AQ20, Blackwing Lair, MC, and all of that additional fun stuff. And there's some new stuff that's going on here on Turtlewell with the new releases of the raids of the Timber Maw that's coming out here shortly. And they recently released Karazhan 40-man that I just really want to participate in. So what we did was move over to Ambershire. It's a phase 2 right now server that has Molten Core and Karazhan 10-man. The next will release was in a few months is going to be Blackwing Lair, and then 2 months later is going to be AQ20 or the AQ, and then after that will be Nax, and then they'll begin to release the Karazhan 40-man raid, and then so on, right? So we're going to be able to progress all the way through all of these raid progressions and just take part in it as a druid, which can do melee damage, he can do range damage, he can heal, he can tank. So we'll be having a ton of fun along the way. So if you're brand new here to the channel, definitely go down below, subscribe, follow along, and hit that thumbs up. Would really appreciate it. And I just had Win message me. And let's go ahead and cover gear and talents real quick while we're here. I'm just kind of soaking up some rested experience at the moment. You can see here, we're about 16 bubbles in. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll cover gear and talents real quick while that's soaking. And then we'll continue on our way. So as far as from level 10 into 30, we were leveling mostly feral, right? I had points into ferocity, I had brutal impact, I went with thick hide, as we didn't have very many bleeds and we didn't have access to claw. So open wounds is kind of like a not really worth talent at that point. So we went thick hide, we had feral swiftness, we got sharpened claws, then we went down and got predatory strikes. And then once we hit level 30, boop, we hit level 30, we went back to the druid trainer, we respect, and we went 11 points into balance. The reason for this, it's a very nice, right? We continue to have Nature's Grasp. We got Sylvan's Blessing, which allows our mana to regenerate really quickly after combat, which, that just reduces our downtime. Nature's Weapons is a must-have, especially once you get past level 30, as you might be finding some enemies that are a little bit low, few levels ahead of you. So this right here increases all your damage across all forms by 10% and increases your hit chance by 3% for spells and attacks, which is very useful when any sort of grinding, which the Druid is excellent for. We then put 2 points into Nature's Shapeshifter, because if we need to get away, we want to reduce the amount of mana that is costing us to swap back and forth or transition from cat to bear. And then Omen of Clarity is no longer a buff that we apply onto ourselves. It's just a really passive ability, and this thing procs all the time. It allows us to get a pounce on the target and get 2 shreds and then another couple claws in, while proccing Omen of Clarity. It's a amazing talent. Then we went back into the Feral Tree. We got 5 points into Ferocity. We went 2 points into Brutal Impact. This is important because it increases the duration of our pounce. That extra 1 second of pounce allows us to get additional shred in. If you only had, if you just had the basic pounce and you didn't have Brutal Impact, you would only be able to get 1 shred on the target, and then you'd have that global cooldown, and then the target would attack you. Versus Brutal Impact allows us to get that 1 second extra to get that extra shred in, which can be an additional crit of upwards of 300 to 500 damage at our level. Then we went with Open Wounds. Open Wounds increases our claw damage by 30% for each active bleed effect. So essentially, if I pounce on the target, that's a bleed effect. I shred, and then I rip or I rake the target. That's 2 or even 3 additional bleeds popping on this target, and then my claw is doing 30, 60, 90% more damage. That's where I'm able to have those crits on claw of upwards of 500 or 600 damage. After that, I always like having Feral Swiftness, reduces the downtime between targets. That's my thing. Then I went over into Sharpened Claws, increasing my crit chance by 6%. After that, I went and maxed out Predatory Strikes, increasing all my damage across the board by 10% in my cat, bear, and dire bear form, and also increasing my claw abilities additionally by 20%. After that, I went Improve Shred. Yeah, Improve Shred, reduce the cost, increase the damage by 10%, 510, and reduce its energy cost below 50. So now my Shred only costs, 10's gone. Okay, yeah, my shred only cost, I don't have a tent on me. Ooh, the boat's here, nice. Okay, let's go run to the boat here. It's Flash Kiss. And we got that buff, whatever it is. Did we get Holly? Yeah, we did. Oh, that was a hardcore player? Oh, it was. My bad. That's so weird. I must have... Did I give him Holly? Let's see here. I don't see it. Interesting. I don't see it. Let's see here. Go ahead and shape. Okay. And what was I talking about? Yeah, Shred costs 50 energy instead of the 70 energy that it would normally take, which just allows us to get even more shreds. And this is what really is the bread and butter, right? When you pounce, you get the energy, and it only costs 48 energy. It's huge. Huge, huge, huge. And then after that, what do we get? Yeah, then we went into Predatory Strikes, then we went into Blood Frenzy, now we're getting Primal Fury. Next, we're going to be going all the way in our next level to Heart of the Wild. This is going to increase our strength by 4% per talent point in cat form, and in bear form it's going to increase our stamina based off our strength, so it's pretty good. Oh, nice. They gave me a agility buff, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so we're going to be maxing out Heart of the Wild. After that, we're going to put a point into Leader of the Pack. Carnage, your Maul, Swipe, Savage Bite returns 5% of their damage as healing to you. In addition, gives your Ferocious Bite a 10% chance per combo point spent to refresh the active Rake Rip effect on the target. So... in that case, it has a 20% chance per combo point. So 2 times 5 combo points would be 100% chance. Pat the pity kitty. The pity kitty. Let's see here. Oh, he went into the water. Okie doke. And that is our talents. Going into gear, we're wearing the Nightscape headband, the Forest Pendant of the Wolf. I picked this up in Dustwallow. We got the Nightscape shoulders. We crafted this last episode. We had the Nightscape cloak. We crafted this last episode as well. We have the Nightscape tunic. We crafted this a couple episodes ago. Then we have the Hawkeye bracers. So I picked this up. Whoa! Holy cow, that scared me. That's funny. I got scared off the notification. I completely forgot. But hey, what is up, gamer? Welcome into the stream. He says, hello, live from India, love from India. Hey, what's up? Welcome into the stream, gamer. Wow. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome into the stream. I completely forgot to do my little top of the stream thing. Yeah, I got so into going that I didn't post this in the chat. But thank you for reminding me. And here I was. I don't think I had it turned on. Let me go to my chat bot. But yeah, Carl Johnson. Hey, Carl Johnson, I do appreciate the follow. I know we were chatting a bit yesterday, I believe. But welcome in. Hopefully you had a good nap, had a good sleep. Let's go ahead and make our way down south where we were a bit yesterday, and then we'll continue in level 50 over here. Yeah, this is an excellent spot for anybody level... Oh, shoot. We're going to hostile that one. Oh, no, we didn't. We're not going to hostile him. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take this one out. And what else do we have in the gear? We have the Grifter's gauntlets, the Grifter's belt, the Grifter's leggings, the Grifter's boots. We picked up the Basalt Ring of the Bear in the 1,000 Needles during the Crocodiles. We just picked up this Loop Ring of the Bear. So we just picked this up early on in early Feralas yesterday. We just got the 6 strength, 6 stamina. The Deckmaster's combination is from the Barons, and the trophy is from Lochmadon. And then we bought the Big Sick from the vendor. It gives us 15 strength. The next upgrade for our weapons comes at level 50 in Blasted Lands. So 50, 52, we're going to be heading to the Blasted Lands. And it's going to provide us with a 14 strength, 1% crit weapon, which is going to be our essentially best in slot weapon until level 60. Yeah, see that? I had that double proc there. So I was able to shred 2 times in a row. Although this guy was pretty dang strong. My shreds didn't do a whole lot of damage to him. Okay. And it looks like there's somebody over here already clearing all these mobs. So we're going to have... This is generally a really high density grind spot. I just got lucky yesterday when I was here that nobody else was here, and I was able to get that level 44. But now we have competition. Looks like there's a 51 over here, Shaman. I see a Warlock over there as well, level 44. Oh, there's a Warrior over there as well, level 49. So this spot right here, unfortunately, looks like it might be taken. And then back there had some people back there as well. I don't have another really good spot to grind at level 44. I'm trying to think really quickly, going through my mind. As the Hinterlands is not 44 yet. There's nothing in Irathi Highlands. There's a Hunter over here as well. Crazy. Yeah, this whole place is completely wiped out. It's very rare to see. Very rare, very rare. And nothing's even respawning here. That's crazy. And let me go back to the chat. Let's see. Game name you from? The game that we're playing today is called World of Warcraft, and I'm from the United States. I am from the US. Dang, I don't. Yeah, on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm from West Coast, US. But welcome into the stream, gamer. I hope everything is going well with you. Obviously, there's a couple other good grind spots. There's the Yetis that are up north a bit. I guess I could go grind Yetis for a bit. It's not my preferred grind, as I can't skin the Yetis, but I guess I'll just go back here for a bit and just kind of grind on these guys until the other ones begin to respawn, and maybe there's less people back there. Let's see, who's on my friends? We have Win, who's level 25. Nice. Win's catching up. That's surprising. I thought I was flying through the levels. But he might slow down. We might out-level him because those early levels are pretty quick. By the way, this game is role-playing game. Yes, this is a role-playing game. It's an RPG. It's a role-playing genre, and you can play different classes. You can play different characters. So, role-playing game. Yeah, it is. It's a really fun one. I've tried to kind of recreate something new. You know, there's a lot of board games that are of RPG elements, and I really enjoyed those board games. But oftentimes they're pretty, you know, what's the word? They just take a long time. The campaigns often take a while to play through. So I've been looking for. Oh shoot, we got combat. We got found out. Yeah, we got found. We're gonna have to heal after this one because this guy's gonna take a. He's gonna give us a beating. Yeah, those constant stuns. There we go. Those constant stuns. Okay, looks like the stuff back there is beginning to respawn, so. And Mind Challenge game's looking like. I like challenging games. This isn't too challenging. It's a good challenge of a game if it's brand new to. But if you've played World of Warcraft in the past, and I've played this game so many years that I really know the majority of it really well. I do like that on Turtle Owl. It still adds a lot of new content that I don't know, which is why I've continued to play this version of the game. Despite us knowing the most common areas here, right? This is already, what's it called? What level is he? 44? Okay. Yeah, despite there being already a pretty good, like, a lot of this content is old, but it's still fun to play. Level 10 dies in Elwyn Forest or Murloc. Who would have thought? Yeah, this place used to be a really good grind spot, but man, there's so many people here. It's not going to be fast. I'm gonna go look at the Yetis. I'm having a lot of competition here, and the increased time between target to target, that really kind of kills the opportunity to really kind of grind when you're having to deal with so much competition. So I'm just going to head back up towards the Yetis and see if that's going to be better. Yeah, I don't know why there's a level 50 here. Maybe he's farming something specific. Play horde games like Silent Hill. Yeah. Do you play a lot of Silent Hill games? I don't play a lot of horde games. I did stream The Forest, which is considered kind of a horde game. That's the closest that I've streamed on as far as horror games on stream. I played The Forest, and that's considered kind of like a explore horror game where you have to. Oh boy, there's more people over here too, huh? Hopefully the Yetis are not as busy. These hippogriffs, they are very busy here. How many people are on the server right now? S info. There is 5,100 people on the server now, which is probably why it's really difficult to find a good spot to grind. Those hippogriffs are part of a quest, but people just love them for grinding. So these guys, when I have Fairy Fire, they have 2,100 armor essentially. So they still have about 300 more armor than the hippogriffs do. But I am still able to skin them. But we'll see how these goes. The reason I'm not a big fan of these guys is that they enrage. And I'm going to have more downtime on healing. Versus the hippogriffs, I could take the hippogriffs down really, really quickly. India is a good country and gaming is now bigger. Yeah, I have seen that India is kind of getting into gaming pretty good as well. They don't have. Do they have like the IT shops where people go and play games and stuff like that I've seen? What are they called? I know we have a few of them here in my city where you can go in. They have all the computers around in a circle and people can pay to go in like a flat fee, and then you can play a bunch of different games on the computers. Like a cyber center. Do they have a cyber center that you're able to go to in order to play games? Oh, where did this guy come from? Oh, wow. Dude, I got beat down. I got beat down. This guy's hurt when they enrage. Oh, he was just chilling up there until he saw the respawns from the homing robot. And there's so that respawn doesn't work as well. So what's this? Blood Frenzy increases attack speed by 20%. What is it that procs that? Is it my Tiger's Fury? Oh, it is my Tiger Fury. Okay. Oops. So this increases my damage done by 20 and regenerates energy for 6 seconds, and this increases my attack speed. Interesting, okay. I guess we'll just kill what we can. And I'm not going to be too picky about what we take out. As experience is experience is experience. And these guys still give a good amount. Almost 500 experience a kill. One more hit, one more hit. Aw. Dang it. And we got a rip. And a rake. And now we shred it. Have you ever played World of Warcraft before? Yeah, we're chewing through these guys now. These are the ones that I prefer to fight. The Fray Feathers and the... what are they called? Not the Stags. I'm not a fan of the Stags. Stags are annoying. Those are those ones down there. Oh, I missed. There we go. We're gonna heal after this one. Pop out, do a quick heal. And keep moving this way. He got, what's it called? He got, combat. He pulled threat, but we got him off. Like, we just came up behind and shredded it. You see how fast these guys are dying? And they're not taking much of our health away because we're able to just kind of shred through them so fast. So, if we're the only ones here, it's going to give us a nice little circle. We go around, we go clear this way, we go around a loop. And it just kind of gives us a nice little circle route. If the other place ends up becoming empty, I'll move up to the other area, as that has more casters that we can play with and take out. These ones I'm not a big fan, as there's a lot more stag wings over here. I didn't get stunned there. But that's always something that I'm trying to reduce. Yeah, it looks like there's a mage. Oh, it looks like he might be trying to take that thing out. Got a clear cast. Nice. I got some awesome crits in there. Awesome crits. Yep, he's dead. We got a Silken Threat tailoring. Okay. Tailoring stuff. No proc. There's a proc. Come on, one more hit. So the stag wings are the kind of blue ones. I think that's how we can kind of tell them apart. The purple ones are always the casters, like the little purple ones. They're not as annoying as these swoops. Look at this, that cleave is 122 damage, and that's just not critting. That's just the normal cleave damage from them. Let's take a peek over there, and... I don't know, it doesn't... Oh, that guy looks like he slaughtered that guy fast. 49. Looks like the actual density... No, I see a warlock over there still, too. Oh, we got... Oh, it's a sky guy. Okay, that's not a problem. The stag is the problem, so we'll just take out the stag. Yeah, Skystormers, no issue there. It's already been 30 minutes since we started. That seems pretty crazy. Come on, one more hit. There we go. Yeah, I'd like to get past this place. This place is one of the best grinding spots between level 44 and 49, 50. But the moment you leave here, it kind of opens up Ungoro Crater. And Ungoro Crater is a really nice grind spot as well. And there's a lot more room for competition, right? There's a lot more spots to grind versus this spot is really heavy density with people coming in here for quests. Oh, they're gonna use their lightning on me, huh? And my life is actually dropping between these two. There we go. I wasn't sure if I had full life there or not, but... Not the warrior. I think he might be taken off somewhere. Oh, he's killing that guy over there, huh? No, he didn't. I think we might have this place to ourselves here during the next refresh. As I'm not seeing the warrior over here. Looks like he may have taken off. Oh, and I have my heart rate monitor on, but I don't even have the heart rate active, huh? Let's go ahead and get that activated. Oh, there he is. Ah, this guy's stressing me out, man. Why is he over here? Wow, oh, he's like freaking strong too. What weapons has he got? He's got some gnarly weapons like the Warglaives at level 49. Wonder which one he has. Man. Oh, he's got that one. Okay, well, I guess I'll just stick to skinning. Looks like the level 50 mage that was over there is now gone. We might have a chance. Be over there. The Patriarchers don't do much. They're just a normal guy. They don't cast, they don't do a whole lot, so they're pretty easy. He already got him. Not the warrior? Oh yeah. I might have to not worry about pounce if I have a lot of people up here. I just kind of hold them instead and go about this way. Unless it's a stag wing. I want to get the upper hand on stag wings. The other ones I don't care too much about. Patriarchers, they're fine. But the stag wings, those guys are annoying. Charge. Oh man. Get my proc. Come on. Get him. And okay.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. This guy's name is Moist Noodle. What a name. What a name. Oh, 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 please don't see me. I'm already stealth. Don't break it. Bam! Bam! Dude, what in the world is this guy? He is strong. Ripping through those guys like nada, like butter. Dang it. And what's up, Sandingo? Welcome into the stream. How are you doing today? I am doing great. It's a happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. This guy's kind of killing everything over here. But you know what? Michael Bree put out a huge write-up yesterday. You should check it out. It's his Substack. A lot of good gems in there. Huh. You have to check it out. I just watched The Good Short on YouTube. YouTube has a bunch of free movies on there, right? The Big Short is on there, and I was watching that the other day. Talking about the financial crisis, the mortgage, you know, all that. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Bum, 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 bum. The place is very empty. It was not this empty yesterday. Kind of a little bit sad. It's a great Wednesday. President's supposed to address the nation tonight over all the kind of guns related stuff that's been taking place. Or I know there was a couple incidents recently between Syria, I believe, and some local stuff at bars and schools. Man, it's crazy out there in the world. It is crazy out there in the world. Like authentic movies, not ghetto uploads. Yeah, third-party weird uploads. Some what are they called? You know, the Temu style videos of some of your favorite classics. He said he's going to talk about the goods he's done in the last 11 months. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've seen a few of his chats lately talking about how inflation is going away. And you can't ever get rid of inflation. Inflationary stuff needs to remain in place. You'd rather have inflation than deflation. But you want to keep inflation under control where prices of goods kind of remain steady and not spike. Oh, shoot. So, he said inflation is a dormant hoax. It's not a dormant hoax. Like, we've seen the cost of goods spike in crazy amounts. Maybe not in fuel anymore. Like, fuel prices are coming down at a reasonable level. I think I was paying about $3 a gallon, I think, when I went to get some gas recently. But the prices of other stuff is still spiky. I have, on my phone, I record prices every time I go out shopping. I record prices of what stuff is at, like when I'm buying it, and I always update it based on. Oh, please, 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 let's do this one. I record the prices of the goods, and for example, like blueberries for me used to cost $3.99. I believe last year sometime. Now they cost $6.99 for just a pack of blueberries and stuff like that. And strawberries are the same. I went to Costco the other day. 2 pounds of regular blueberries, not blueberries, strawberries. 2 pounds of strawberries cost $12.99. And I understand like it might not be in season, but to pay nearly $13 for 2 pounds of strawberries, and you know, sometimes not all of them are great. Gas prices, but the offset by price of beef and everything else. Yeah, beef, fruits, vegetables, it's all. Oh shoot, that was a bad one. I think I should be fine on this one. We'll see. We might have to swap, and it might take a little bit of a demo here, and we'll go ahead and bash him in. Boop. We'll go ahead and tangle him. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Yeah, the prices of stuff is still insane. And the prices can't ever go back down. Gas, I understand. That's an easy thing to kind of decrease, right? If it costs less money to ship the products, the price itself of gas will go down. I don't know, but it seems easier to control in gas. Like you can increase the supply of gas and kind of drive down the cost pretty easily. The shipment of goods, it's like a different thing with tariffs and stuff. 2 pounds of strawberries. Yeah, my kids love strawberries. I love getting them strawberries and blueberries on a weekly basis because we get them into their lunch boxes for lunch. So my wife always packs the kids lunch for, you know, every day. What the heck? I missed my pro! So, yeah, I always buy them. Price is so high. Look like prime drink. Yeah, I don't drink. I haven't had prime drink before. I drink mostly tea and water. That's like my thing. Oh, we got one more. Oh, my shred missed. It missed. Lame duck, man, lame. I feel like the market's gonna be due to come down. Like, I honestly don't see it going very much higher at the moment with the risk of the AI data centers and inflation and prices as it is. Most of the consumers right now are leveraging their credit cards to pay. Like Halloween, Black Friday, people are talking about how while people are still spending and spending is good, the majority of that spending is going straight to people's credit card bills, or, you know, credit card. And there's people that I've seen that have thousands and thousands of credit card debt, and it's just insane to me that I'm watching people that are investing into specific you know, stocks, and then they're sharing their journey, and a lot of their journey includes a lot of debt. It's like, dude, you shouldn't. Why am I getting so many notifications on here? Oh, someone's like going through my Instagram and liking every single one of my videos or my things right now. Because my phone is blowing up with 19 Instagram notifications. As much as I appreciate people liking my stuff on Instagram, it's at 20 plus notifications from Instagram. Yeah, don't do that. Do you remember Resident Evil Childhood Fever? I've never played Resident Evil games. I've watched the movies, if that counts, but I've never played the games. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the Resident Evil Childhood Fever. Come on, stop walking away from me. Oops, no, not inflation, but affordability. Yeah, affordability is the thing. RAM price. Oh yeah, RAM prices are so high. They said that the normal consumer isn't even their target anymore for RAM. Like, all the gamers are not the prime target of those that are selling RAM. Now it's the data centers. It's those companies, right? That's why if you look at RAM, remember a couple years ago, the price of a video card. I have a RTX. No, do I have an RTX? What kind of video card do I have? I used to have my specs. Actually, I have specs over on Twitch. If I go to Twitch and go into my About section, my computer's a few years old at this point. So I'm using a video card as an Asus GeForce GTX 1070. Okay, so I have a GTX 1070. That's an old graphics card at this point. I bought it before the Bitcoin boom. I think I put my computer together back in 2019, 2000, in that time frame, 2019, 2020. And then Bitcoin started spiking right around that 2020, 2022 phase. And my graphics card essentially went from where I purchased it at like a reasonable level, I think around $200. It spiked up to $700 for the graphics card. Because I remember looking at the same graphics card that was in my past shopping cart, and it had spiked from $200 to over $700 a price. And I was like, what in the world? How? It was like half the price of my computer essentially by that point. And 16 gigs of RAM price is 300 rupees or 12,000. I don't know the conversion on that. I don't know what 1 ruble is equivalent to in the US. My conversion on that is pretty dang bad. Ooh, this guy got ripped apart in Tenaris. People went to Walmart and stores and bought them all out because they never updated prices, only online. Ah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Walmart people doing crazy things where they see online prices are different than in-store prices, and they go in and they can buy something for $1 basically. That's in-store. It's listed on the shelf as something, but then they're able to buy it really inexpensive. My wife had tried selling on Amazon a long time. Ooh, level 54 died. Level 54 got lit up. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. That guy got lit up. Dude, we have some massive deaths lately. Level 43, level 54. Who's next? Who's next? People went to Walmart. Got that one. India. People went to Walmart and store, bought them all out. SSD prices are so high. Yeah, that's because of data centers. It's not even it's not even demand from the normal consumer. It's the data centers. They're jacking prices up. It's looking like it's everything's making money. All these businesses are making money, but it's just it can't hold out. It can't remain this way. You're pricing out the normal consumer, and that they're not even your price target anymore. You're spiking the prices up of RAM, of video cards, of all this stuff, and it's not even targeting the general population. It's targeting like Microsoft, Oracle, OpenDesk AI, what else? It was Broadcom. The funnel of money. The funnel of money. It's also seen that it's currently now better to buy a pre-built PC than part by. Yeah, I would agree on that. My computer, I put it together for I believe about $1,800, and it was nice. I like my computer; it works really well. I have my old computer in my closet here. It's a huge. I think it had like six. I had 6 bays to install hard drives. Like, it was designed to be kind of like almost like a home server, and I still kind of want to turn it into some sort of a home server where I'm able to host. I need to get back to making my own home network where I can load all. I'll buy a really inexpensive SSD, a couple terabytes, and then put it in that and just kind of keep it as my home media center. I used to do that in the past, but I forgot what happened to my thing. Oh, let's see, my wife texted me. Oh, we got a stag. Oh, it's a patriarch. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, she's at school right now. She's helping out with something at school. And now she's done. And she's gonna get some cough medicine. So I'm buying a 1 terabyte solid state drive, $66, now priced $132. Holy cow. Yeah. So for a short time, solid state RAM was actually at a reasonable level. You can go out and buy like a terabyte of solid state for 40 bucks, 30 bucks on what's it called? Newegg or Amazon. They had really inexpensive SSDs. But recently, due to the data centers and the amount of solid states, when I was working in my old job, we ordered a ton of Dell and HP servers, and each one of those servers took, I believe, anywhere from 16 to 20 solid state drives. So we had to order them in bulk. Yeah, market's selling off right now. We actually fell below our 200-day moving average. So by the end of the day today, if we close below that 200-day moving average, oh shoot. If we end up closing today under the 200-day moving average, that's going to put a lot of downwards pressure. Now the market's going to be using that 200-day as resistance, and it's going to continue to sell off. So we'll see how it goes. It's looking pretty down to the downside right now. We might even go back and retest those lows that we did back in October. Was it October? It may have been October, December, but we're going to see the stock market sell off. Like, it has no reason to go any higher and do some sort of Santa Claus rally. There's a lot of downwards pressure. The market never fully recovered back into a buy state. It stayed in a neutral fear state. And now that fear is kind of playing out, where people are kind of seeing the where money is moving and has been, and it's looking like a circle. AI I think is used in big project NVIDIA. Oh no, NVIDIA is making their own AI as well. Yeah, NVIDIA is using a lot of AI as well with their chips. And they're the backbone of AI. Let's see here. Why is my thing not working? My chat, is that off? Let me go look real quick. Oh yeah, it is off. Okay, there we go. I turned it on. It should be on now.
Outstanding.
See here. I saw Linus Tech Tips' latest video. He has a 256 terabyte. What? Hold on. Can I get this without aggroing all of them? Oh my goodness. We got a stag in here. We got to run. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the stag wing with that. Then we're gonna get out of here. The stag wing is the only one that I'm afraid of, because that thing will stun me in place and the other ones will kind of rip me apart. So I had to stun that stag wing in order to get away. Yeah, there we go. Leaving combat.
Windows 10 is good, 11 is buggy, look like RAM price.
Windows 10 is kind of optimal, but Windows 11 isn't honestly that bad. I upgraded to Windows 11. I think my computer is on Windows 11. Maybe it's still on 10. I actually don't know now that I think about it. I think you had the free option to upgrade to Windows 11 and then kind of keep it in the state that 10 is looking like. But I can't actually remember if I'd have to go look at my system properties. I'm pretty sure we have Windows 11 on a couple computers here in the house. And hold on, I seen Linus Tech Tips' latest video. He had a 256 terabyte drive and 4 fit in his hand, making a petabyte. Holy cow! Yeah, I mean, we're getting to the stage now where we're able to write. Isn't it crystals? You're able to store like a petabyte amount of data within like a crystal shard or something like that. Technology is advancing very quickly. Dude, you're already catching up to my Warlock. I'm still level 52. I haven't logged in since Thanksgiving, but I'm still paid for the month. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. Guess what? Guess how much I pay for my Turtle WoW subscription? Absolutely nothing. So while I am playing on a weekly, daily basis, I'm hopping on here and streaming and playing. If I wanted to take a break and pull away, I'm not feeling like, man, I just paid $15 this month to just have my character just sit there. And there's a limit. One day, hold on, let me see. Windows 11, Elemo not going to upgrade to that. And let's see, Sandingo said there is a limit. One day, right? Like we get to an atom level and we cannot go beyond that. Oh shoot, did I get another one? As long as I killed the Stagwing, I'm fine. There we go. If we get to the atom level...
Yes, Price look like Michael Jackson, he, but yo, good person.
This Price looks like Michael Jackson, but yo, good person. The price looks like... Dude, I would like to buy and upgrade my computer components, but stuff is just very expensive. And it's not worth it right now. It really isn't. If somebody came and asked me, hey, I'm going to be putting this computer together, what should I be buying? I'd honestly just say, hey, don't bother buying the pieces individually. Go out there, look for a pre-built computer, and just get it. The amount of money and stress you're going to have to deal with trying to put together your own computer and the cost of it, and then if it happens to have any issues, it's going to become much more of a headache. And just getting a pre-built computer at Costco or whatever, right? Go to Best Buy, go to Costco, get yourself one of those $800 pre-built computers. And it works from day one with no issues. Let's see here. I heard... I'm going to go ahead and take these ones out here. Oop. We should be able to do this, no problem. Dude, they are beating me up. Come on. No. There we go, got him. I got one of them. This one should bleed out, right? Oh, he's not even bleeding, period, the end. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I had to shift. I shifted in the bear just to kind of give myself more life. And Sandingo says, I heard we are on the 3 nanometer chips right now, so small. Oh, how small can you really go? It's hard to tell how really small we can go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually very surprised at cards in general, like graphic cards and all of that stuff. Like, how did humans come up with the idea? Are these the ones? Can we turn blank into Darkmoon Fairy for tickets? I gotta throw some stuff in the bank. Is it the vibrant plumes that we can turn into the Darkmoon Fairy? Throw a bunch of
My system RTX 2080 Super RAM 16GB 1TB SSD or NVMe processor i7 9 Gen cabinet Asus TUF 501 and motherboard Asus TUF.
That's a pretty good specs. Those are really good specs. It sounds like really good specs. Let me see if I can toss this thing out. And oh, 9 strength, I already got that. Whoops. Well, I have a lot of this heavy hide. I can just vendor this all. Vendor this. Yeah, there we go. And oh my god, that sounds insane. Hold on, what did I miss? What if instead of going small, we go large? Why aren't we making Super Bowl sized chips? Like the supercomputer? Remember the original Oh, my system? My system, I have the notes on my... Yeah, I don't think I have a command. If you go over to Twitch, I know I have all the stuff on my Twitch side. So if I head over to Twitch and I click here, where is it? Did I close my window in accident? Oh no, here it is. My computer, I built my computer back in 2019, 2020. I use my CPU is the Ryzen 7 1700. I have an Asus GTX 1070. I am using the RGB series G-Skill 32 gig RAM. Using an Asus motherboard. Let's see here. And that's pretty much all the main stats of the thing. I'm just using a custom, it's a fractal case that I stored all inside, and I don't know what the coolant is. It's a NZXT water cooler for the CPU. It's been a long time since I've looked at what's inside my PC. I don't have any big need to upgrade my computer. Like, what am I playing right now? I'm playing a 20-year-old game. So do I really need to upgrade my computer to the latest and greatest graphics? Absolutely not. But if I do want to play some different games, so for example, I just loaded Nightingale something on my computer to check out. There's a bunch of games that are going completely free on Epic Games and Steam's. I just picked up this brand new game yesterday.
I think my time and your time good now. Price looks like rocket.
The price looks like a rocket. So if I go into the Discord server, go to free games. This last game that just came out for free, it's looking really good. It's called Wild Terra New Lands. So Wild Terra 3 New Lands. Oh, dang it. He's got bleeds. Wish we'll take him out. Oh. We're gonna go ahead and pull him away from the casting area. So Wild Terra 2 New Lands is completely free until the 18th. So if you guys have a Steam account, I would suggest going to check that out. It's in the Discord server. There's a whole channel called Free Games. And it looks really good. It kind of reminds me of a Diablo 2 Path of Exile kind of looking down isometric kind of game. It has the inventory, all the bad guys and stuff. I'm going to have to check it out eventually. But Epic Games and Steam is giving it a bunch of games away until Christmas. So I'm really looking forward. I believe I think somebody in the chat had said that they're supposed to be giving away Red Dead Redemption on the 31st of December inside of Epic Games. So that's something I'm looking forward to. My buddy sent me a screenshot of games that he believes were going to be coming out for free. So, for example, we had Hogwarts Legacy, Jurassic World Evolution is on December 18th. Desperado 3, Total War Warhammer, Tropico 5, Chicken Police, never heard of it, Loop Hero, Lego Batman, Commando Keen, Farming Simulator 2022, Slime Rancher 2, Terraria, Detroit Become Human, Mortal Kombat 11, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is being free released on December 30th. So that's going to be the list of Epic games that you're going to be able to get for free on Epic Games. So if you don't have an Epic account and you're looking for any one of those games that I listed off, make an Epic account and get notifications up, because those games are going to be coming out completely for free. And I'd be down to play some Red Dead Redemption. I heard it's a pretty cool game. I've seen a lot of good positive stuff on it. Back to my... Let's see. Yeah, you can keep it forever. It's yours. It adds it to your library forever. My Epic library is huge. I just don't play a lot of the games. I just have a huge games. Yeah, you can get Red Dead
OMG, I
Redemption
clam
for free.
RDR2 free.
Yeah, on the 31st of December, if you have an Epic Games account, you'll get a notification. It should be coming out completely for free on Christmas. I have a huge list of library from Steam and Epic that's full of games. And then I log into my account, and then I have my son's account on another browser. So I use Brave as my main account, and then I have my son's accounts on the Firefox. Oh wait, no. On Firefox I have all his accounts, and then so I log into my stuff and I get the free game, and then I log into my son's account and then I get the free game, and then I log into my daughter's account with Edge and I get the free game. So if they're like in the future, if my kids ever want to play these games, then they have them in their own accounts. But yeah, I just love getting a ton of free games, and even if I don't play them, if the game looks good, looking like a possible game I might play in the future, I will definitely pick it up. I used to collect those bat rewards when they first came. Oh, Brave. Yeah, I have Brave. I get paid crypto, like the bat tokens, like the better, whatever it's called. I just got a notification that I got paid out the crypto in the end of November. I had to sign up for Uphold, I think is what holds the crypto or something. I don't know though. I forgot what it is, but I just know that every month, depending on all my search stuff and all that, I get paid out a small portion of crypto and their cryptocurrency, which I think is called BAT. But I prefer to use the Brave browser. That's my preferred browser. And yeah, market's selling off. It's getting more pressure to the downside. So we'll see where it ends today. We'll see where it ends. We'll see. Oh wow. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, man, I didn't get aggro from that one. That's cool. Nope, we pulled aggro. Take my hand, let's go somewhere we can lose ourselves. Come on, one more hit. There it is. And I'm getting like $5 to $10 a month. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I'm combining my bat rewards that I get with my Bing rewards. So I run Bing. I have the Bing. Again, I'm using Brave for myself. I use Firefox for my son, and then I use Chrome or Edge, I think, for my wife's account. You can have 3 Microsoft accounts per household on the same IP without getting your accounts doxed. So if you have like the, it's called the Reward Search Automator or something like that. You can set it up that you know, if I'm going to be walking away in the kitchen and starting to make my lunch, I'll just open up, you know, Brave, I'll open up Firefox, I'll open up Chrome, and then I'll just go to the search automator, click start. It'll start going through my 50 searches per profile. So then my profile, my kid's profile, my wife's profile will get their searches done for the day. And every month you can get roughly about a $10 gift card from Brave, from Bing rewards. So that's another way. If you're getting $5 to $10 from BAT, from the crypto, you can combine it with the Bing rewards for an additional...
Brave is good faster.
Yeah, Brave is faster for sure. It's Chrome based. I turned it off though. Those pop-ups. I didn't get a lot of pop-ups. I use what's it called? uBlock. I get a lot of I use uBlock as an extension. I don't get add-ons. I don't get ads. I still get paid out in my BAT crypto, but I don't get a bunch of pop-ups because I use uBlock for my add-on blocker. BAT is so close to being good, but it's not like real. I can't send it to you like another crypto. Ah, okay. Yeah, I haven't tried to withdraw it out of Uphold. I think is their broker that they use. I haven't tried to use it. It's just collected in there. That bat popped up. Oh no, man. You got me. You got me. It was Brave specific lower pop-up. Huh. That they had an old system. So in the old system, they gave you a notification like, hey, we're going to be moving to something different. If you would like to keep your existing bat crypto, you're going to have to make an account on Uphold. And oh, wait, I don't want to fight that. Yeah, I don't want
Show
to
your
fight.
windows, I see your games.
Show your windows, I see your games. My windows. Oh, I don't have very many stuff on my desktop. My desktop is full of clutter from all my other stuff that I'm working on. Yeah, I don't got much actual computer games installed to play. I have... the only games I really have installed is my World of Warcraft. I have Diablo 2. I installed Nightingale and Minecraft. Those are like the only 4 games that I have installed on my computer right now. Everything else, I just have it in the library, but not actually loaded. Ah! Guy. Go, come on, take him down. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful sell-off. It's so magnificent. Now you might be saying, man, why are you so happy for all this red?
Do you think about India?
Do you think about India? I've considered traveling there sometime in the future. It's not a place that I directly go to like right now and part of like my top 3 spots to go to. But it is a spot I'd like to travel to and visit in the future. My top 3 places to visit would be Greece, Egypt, and there's one more that was on my head a long time ago. But I'd love to visit the pyramids in Egypt. I'd like to go and see the Greece, the old Colosseum. Oh man, not the Colosseums, but what are they called? Like the old pillars and all that stuff. I forgot what specific. I've been to Italy before, and I've seen the Colosseum, and I've walked through the garden and the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. I've been through the Vatican, to the top of the Vatican. Like, you gotta squeeze up against the wall when you're walking up those stairs to the very top. But the view from up there is well worth it. I went to St. Mario's Castle while in Italy. I rented a scooter. I got hit by a bus while on my scooter. Dude, it's wild over in Italy. Those rules. But had lots of fun. Been to France. Been to the Eiffel Tower. Traveled all around. All those locations. I lived in Germany for 6 years, which kind of allowed me to travel to all these different countries over that way. From Switzerland, Netherlands, Denmark.
In my house and leave you come to India, you and I play games multiplayer.
I probably wouldn't visit anybody directly. I'm not going to say like very antisocial, but I like having my own, not space, but my own like individual adventures. My family is one thing. When we travel, we don't really mix with a whole lot of peoples, I suppose. We just kind of stick to ourselves. Eventually, I would love to buy a Sprinter van and travel around the United States to all the different states and visit the different national parks. And hey, what's up, Win? Dude, congratulations on level 25. I think you were inside Wailing Caverns a bit earlier when I popped on. But welcome into the stream. I don't want to hit my microphones over there.
It 26 now, hee.
Yeah, oh, you hit level 26? This didn't catch it. Looks like you're only 25 on my my friends list thingamajig. But congratulations on 26. I think at 26 you start getting like dash and stuff like that. You look like Indian. I kind of. That's.
You look
some
like
people
Indian.
have said that.
Some
people have said that.
Tanking is hard.
Oh yeah, tanking is mostly just demo and swipe. Demo, swipe, and single target maul. That's all tanking is. I was a druid. You walk into the group, you get smacked, you demo
May
shot.
I only
that's gonna
go for
give you...
DPS for next time?
It's a good learning experience. Druids make really good tanks. You just have to know when to demo and when to swipe. My nationality is Mexican. I'm a Mexican, not a Mexicant. But I'm really tall. I'm 6'1", so I'm about 73 inches tall. I'm 6'1". I'm built like a gigantic linebacker. So back in high school, I just really stood out as the norm. People always ask me, what's your what's the word? Ethnicity? Whatever it is. But people would often confuse me for like Samoan or Islander, like, from and being an Islander, Samoan, or something of the sorts. But I was always a pretty big guy. Pretty big guy. I'm just an Aztec warrior, man. That's what I am. An old Aztec warrior. May I go for DPS next time? Black Myth game is very hard and looks like Indian god inspired.
Black Myth game is very hard and look like Indian god inspired Hanuman.
I know, what's the Indian god that's located outside of the... I know that people love, is it Kirsha? Who's the god of destruction? Ishna? I know outside of the CERN, people love their gods. They're old ancient gods. Despite them thinking and considering other gods, like they love creating, statues of these old gods. So I know that outside of the CERN facility, CERN, CERN, they have a statue of the god of destruction. I just can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure. Here. CERN statue of destruction. Where is it?
Lord Krishna.
Lord, yeah. Oh, Shiva. Shiva is the Lord. Statue of Shiva, the god of destruction, is at the CERN Large Hadron Collider. So that always struck me as odd. But there's also, Statue of Liberty is supposed to be the old statue of Apollo. Or is it Apollo? Or, people love their old gods. Let's see. But Black Myth, that looks like interesting. I like myth-inspired games. So whether it's like Greek mythology, Roman mythology, I like the studies and like the background of the old gods. Egypt.
Lord
right?
Shiva.
Yeah, Lord Shiva is the god of destruction, and they have that. I'm pretty sure they made another statue outside of where the towers used to be, but I don't remember. I can't think of that one off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure that they put a statue of some old god outside of that. I'm always interested in the old lore. I'd like to go back into the past and just see how all these stories came to be represented. Like, how did we come up with all of these backstories? Is it true? Is it not true? What was it based off of, right? Oh yeah, we got some good hits into that guy. We're doing pretty good. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bubbles away from 45. I hear the people next door mowing their lawn. Wonderful. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I think my microphone tries to decrease the amount of outside noise that it...
Rajai is Indian game, you learn Indian history.
Raji? Raj? Huh, interesting. I only kind of know those. I know there's other gods, right? The multi-gods was always really interesting. Like all the old religions that followed the multi-gods, from Samaria, Egypt, India, Greek, Roman. Who else had multi-gods? The pagans had the multi-gods. There's a bunch of other religions out there that just worship the old... oh wait, the Mayans as well had the multi-gods. So a lot of different...
USCH in Google.
You search in Google? Oh, for the game? Yeah, I can do that here in a bit. I'll check it out. It sounds pretty interesting. Is it available on Steam, or where did you get it? There was a game like Dota, like League of Legends, that came out that had all the ancient gods as well. I forgot what it was called, but you could play as different Greek gods and stuff like that. Rip them up. Rip, 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 rip.
Steam.
Steam? Oh, it's on Steam. Let me go look it up, bro. Black Myth? I'm just gonna bring it up on my search bar so that I can look it up later. Black Myth Wukong? Oh, the Wukong one. And then Raji. Raji. I'm gonna load him up so I can look him up later. Raji, first name, it's Kali Yuga. Okay, so it's called Raji Kali Yuga. An ancient epic became a global success. I'll have to check that out here later. I'll take a look at it. Oh, what the heck? I thought I was in stealth. Nope. Other stuff did we have out there? Druids are very strong though, right, Win? They're a lot of fun. Like once you get your cat form, you get claw, you get some rips and stuff. It all goes really quickly. Very little downtime between mobs. When you're running to one mob, you just kind of shift out, give yourself some hots, keep going. And that it just continues to improve and improve. You know, you're able to open on a guy, bring him down.
Rajai is pretty game.
Rajaj is a pretty game. Yeah, I looked it up. It's on my other tab now. I'll have to check it out. I'd be interested in checking some of these out. I know I have a huge list of library of games that my buddy continues to send me, but I just don't have the time. I don't play a lot of games. If I'm not streaming, I'm not playing a game. I'll hop on and kind of work on something between streams. That way I don't have to work on it during the stream if I can remember to do it. But even sometimes, I don't even log on to and manage to do that. So, go for this guy over here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop. Got him. Oh, dude, I don't know if I got my shreds in there or not. Ripped him up. Ratted him. Notification. What kind of a notification? It got a buy notification. It's time to buy. I doubt it, man. There's a lot of downwards pressure. Despite what my phone says, don't do it. Bye. Oh, thought you were dead. I thought he was dead. So, like, you know, the reason I'm sitting here killing these guys is that every 10 of these, right, when I take out one of them, look how much experience I'm able to get in return. So when you're doing a quest at this level, these quests, look at this, I got 582 experience. That means every 10 of these guys that I kill is 5,820 experience. If I go back and forth completing quests, they're going to net me anywhere from 3 to 4,000 experience. And you're going to be running around in between a lot of space, running back and forth, turning in the quest, coming back, grabbing the quest, going back, turning in the quest. And each one of those quest turn-ins is going to net you 3 to 4,000, maybe 5,000 experience. But if I can just sit here, go from one target to the next target to the next target, every 10 mobs is the equivalent of a quest, without having to run and go back, and it's just consistent. I'm not having much downtime. If I do have a little bit of downtime, it's me kind of shifting out, healing myself, then going back into my cat form. So here, for example, I'm at half health. I'll go ahead and just shift out, throw a couple of renews, and keep going, chugging along there. So it's a very fast way of leveling. It's green. We'll see how long it stays. The green histogram is showing that the market is recovering a bit, but is it going to recover? We shall see. There's a lot more downwards pressure than upwards. And we're below that 200-day. Wait, is it below the 200-day or 50-day? Oop, let me go. Blue is 50-day. Oh, it's the 50-day, not even the 200-day. 200-day is 621. If the S&P 500 fell from $675 to $621, that would be a huge pullback. What's the percent difference for that to happen? Probably a good amount. But yeah, the current price of the S&P 500 is at $672.33. The 50-day moving average is at $674.79. So if we close today underneath that 50-day, it's going to be going back to that November. Oh, we're going to get out of here again. I got to pay more attention. Pay more attention. I thought I would not pull those. At first, I didn't mind the one being pulled, just the caster by himself. But the moment that stag got involved, the stag would just destroy me. That's why I have to run from those. I gotta run. But we're the only ones here now. Have they fixed winter veal so you don't get one shot anymore? Someone said Snowball is dead and okay for 30 mins. So anytime that Snowball dies, you're able to go into the winter veil area. But if Snowball is up and active, then you know that you'll end up dying there probably if you go into that zone. If he's dead, he's dead. Dead? He's dead. Yep. Back over to my chat. Let's bring this up. Raj, it's a pretty game. And Sandingo. Last comment. Holy F. What was going on back then? What were we talking about? It's a brave pop-up. Oh, we're talking about crypto. I wonder if Sandingo went and looked at his portfolio. It's like, man, what is going on right now? What's GameStop doing? GameStop price. I know the other day it was up 5%. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be hit hard. Oh, GameStop is up 2% today. What in the world? That's unusual. I did not expect that. Here I am thinking that the market's like fallen and it's affecting a lot of stuff out there. No, it's just the indexes. S&P 500 is down nearly 1%. Dow Jones down 0.4. NASDAQ is down 1.6. I think I can pull this guy by himself. Dang it. Yeah, I did pull him by himself, but I didn't get my fairy fire on him. Let's reapply that fairy fire. He's gonna cast. We're gonna get away. Oh, I thought you were dead. I picked up some green. Picking up some green stuff. Nice. We got him down to 44% before he actually began engaging with us. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I like that I'm the only one here. It's very nice. Turn around, turn around. Haha. Invisible. Nice, clear cast. Get that rip. It misses, misses, there it goes. Connects. And now he dies.
Get some water, Unchi.
Get some water. I do have water. I got tea. I actually haven't drank any
Drink,
of my tea.
or you'll wither like a manaless mage!
Cheers. Get some water. Today's quote. It says, never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt the unknown. That's a good quote. Never, wait, what did it say? It said, never regret your mistakes. Admire the courage it took to attempt them. And something else. I didn't finish that. This thing was getting way too close to me. Oh yeah, I think it was a good quote. It was a good quote of the day. He's dead. And that is true. There's so much unknown in the world. And
Always remember to drink.
always remember to drink. Yeah, stay hydrated. It is important. Importante. Importante. It is important to drink your liquids. That Druid. Level 47 right here. Let's take him out 3 levels ahead of me. Oh, dude, I missed. That was probably the worst openings. Now let's see if we can take this guy out, or and we'll do a ferocious bite and finish him. Oh, 246 ferocious bite.
Miss dodge parry.
Yeah, miss, dodge, parry, block, evade. What? Yeah, but we did it. We didn't back down. We took him out. We took him out at all costs. That's just a patriarch. Oh, I thought it was a stag. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, one more hit. Haha, look how much I shredded that guy. Dude, Druid PvP is going to be a lot of fun. I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun PvPing on our Druid as Pharaoh. I'm looking forward to that. And just watch me get completely destroyed in Pharaoh. Like, just wrecked, ultimately. Got a free heal. We're just going to do a quick regrowth here. Miss, dodge, parry, block. What? How does a patriarch block? What are you using to block my attacks? You ever notice that when you're fighting monsters in the open world, like a bear or a cat or something, right? This thing, for example, it'll block your
Highest
attacks.
rank you reach on PvP.
I've been whatever it is. I don't remember. This is back in maybe Wrath or Cataclysm. I've hit 2,700 in threes. Yeah, I've hit 27 and 3s multiple times with my Paladin. I always played Rep Paladin. We did Rep Paladin, DK, and Druid or a Priest. But Druid, it often went better with the Druid because the Death Knight and the Druid, they could work together. The Death Knight could pull Frost Trap or Frost Chain or whatever it's called that Death Knights do. So if someone's targeting our Druid, the Death Knight could Death Grip them to us and then Frost Chain them down. I could stun them in place or Repentance to kind of ease the pressure off the Druid. The Druid could then Cyclone a target. I would stun the target, pop wings, and we'd full force down, an individual while the healer is usually Cycloned. So we got up into the 2700 in 3s. So that's my highest ranking in PvP. And I've done that before. I did it through Wrath, through maybe Cataclysm, Mists of Pandaria. But I never played Holy Paladin in Arena. I would always go as a Rep Paladin. Because they weren't as broken. I was a terrible healer, I'll say that. In 3s and all that. And Paladins were good, but Druids are just really good. You know, having Rolling Hots on your DPS and then being able to Cyclone and control the fight. Priest had fear, but I could always dispel people's fear off my partners. And it just worked out really well that way. But yeah, highest PvP match. I always like teaming up with the... Oh, I pulled this guy. Last time I fought this guy, he was way too close to these guys, and he pulled them too. So I just went ahead and pulled them. Yoink. Oh, he got it. I didn't think he would manage to pull it off, but he did. You gonna aggro with the other one? No. Okay, good. Wow, look at those rips. Is that warrior? No, that's a rogue. There's a rogue. My health is still... Man. My thing missed. My opening ability here, my pounce missed. Which sucks. Let's do a ferocious bite. Probably gonna dodge. Oh, 609! Dude, ferocious bite for the win right there. It came in clutch. How about yourself, Wen? Do you do much PvP? I remember PvP in Arena came out around Burning Crusade. And I had a lot of fun during the Burning Crusade. I believe I only got up to like 2200 or so during the phase, or during the Burning Crusade. Because I remember having the gold PvP set. So it was like an old, it looked gold to me. So I remember having the gold kind of armored and PvP set that you could upgrade once you got to the high rank. And
I just practice in some WSG.
Oh, in your Warsun Gulch? Yeah, I remember the very first time equipping one of the gladiator weapons, and the amount of damage that I did differently as a retribution.
I hit rank 3.
Was huge. Rank 3? Oh, I don't know if that's... I don't remember the ranks. I just remember the ratings. Oh man, that rogue. That rogue. Up all my kills, man. I'm 2.5 bubbles away from whatever it's called. The next level, 45. Make a tent real quick. I forgot to do this yesterday. I'm only at 6 bubbles of rested experience. Tiny little skeleton.
I'm enjoying PvE more than PvP.
Yeah, PvE is my kind of, it was like the fun area, right? I like doing dungeons. I like doing raids to a part.
You know questing leveling.
Yes. Yeah, I know questing leveling. Most of my characters have always been questing leveling. So I know quests really, really well. And I always have a path that I did when I was questing. If you are looking for like a quest leveling kind of experience, I've done the Tauren and the Orc on the Horde side playthrough with questing all on the Horde on the Horde side. And if you're looking for an Alliance questing playthrough, I played the Hunter, the Paladin, so the Night Elf Paladin, the High Elf, the High Elf Paladin, the Night Elf Hunter, and the Dwarf Priest have all been Alliance side playthroughs. And I did most of the quests on all of the characters. There isn't much I skipped, besides the elites, or like the cave quest in Stranglethorn Vale. Like, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically a death pit. You get bombarded by 12 gorillas and get destroyed. So I didn't want to do that mess. Yeah, this guy's a stormtrooper over here, so we can take him out without having to worry about our health. See, this is one of the cool things about druids here, is that if you have a Deviant Delight or a Nagarfroggers, you can turn into a tiny little miniature skeleton here.
How you can be that lil skeleton?
I drank a Nagarfrogger. I drank a Nagarfrogger elixir, and it turned me into this tiny little. It turned me tiny first, and then I drank another one, and it turned me into a skeleton. And you can get this quest in Teneris if you want to get the Nagarfroggers themselves. This is just an item I got from the quest rewards, dude. No, don't lightning me. Oh no, I was typing. English. We're from America. Good old living America. One more. Oh yes, got it. I didn't think I would get it. I didn't have that clear cast, but I did get the energy needed to do a second shred, which was awesome. What is this guy? Level 46 Druid or Hunter?
19 to go.
19 levels to go. I have 6 and 10. I have 16 levels to get level 60. 16 levels to go, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're about to ding again, and we'll have 15 levels to level 60. We're gonna ding here in the next. This thing is broken. The time to level is absolutely...
19 mobs to go.
Oh yeah, and 19 more mobs to go. It goes quick. It really does go quick. It may not seem like it, but it does go quick in comparison to running around. Sometimes you're gonna be like, man, how did I spend 3 hours at level 43? And then you think about all the time you spent running here, running there, turning in this quest, picking up this quest, going back because you forgot some quest item on the ground, looking for the quest item. So right now I have 2 days, 16 hours played on this character, which on my warrior, by the time I hit level 60, I had almost 8 days played on slow and steady orc. It was an insane amount of time that I spent leveling that guy. So I'm really happy to not be doing slow and steady during this playthrough. Not that rogue. Man, those are not crits at all.
Without SS you are going too fast.
Without slow and steady, dude. I go quickly without slow and steady because you can just grind. And that's kind of my preferred method, is just grinding. As a druid or hunter, you don't have to really do quests because you have all the gear that you can make, and the weapons that you can get from the vendor. Even as a hunter, you can buy white bows all the way up to, I believe, level 26. And then at 26, you can start buying green bows from vendors, like the massive bow. You can buy, there's a bunch of bows that you can buy it. I think, let's see, /db massive bow. Is it massive? Item. Massive longbow. Check that out. Level 42. You get a 22 DPS weapon. So a lot of people at level 40, 42, they're trying to get their hands on that Stranglethorn, the Master's gun or bow from that quest for completing the Elite Raptor, the Elite Tiger. All you have to do is go talk to the vendor and pick it up from the vendor, and boom, you have a bow that's level 42. It'll last you a while. There's another bow you can get from a quest, I believe at 48, or from a vendor at 48. I forgot what the bow's called, but nothing spawning over here. Come on. As fast as I am, it just still seems slow. I'm so quick, but I'm so slow. HC Heroes Ryuk has transcended death and become an inferno. Hardcore. What do we get? We got a notification. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a sell. Oh yeah, it's a sell. It's a sell. So the market can't move higher. It is being dragged down, down, down. And we're about to hit level 45, and I'm gonna time. We'll put a timer up on the screen. I won't be able to play until 1. I plan to get off stream at 12 because I need to go cook my chicken today, and I have an appointment at 1. I have to be at the school and then have an appointment. So let's see. Does he do the Inferno challenge? Nah. Bow, bow, bow. Here we go. We have an Omen of Clarity up right now, which means we're going to get that proc. 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 Look at those. 59% before we even started slamming on him. Before he even had a chance to react, he was nearly at half life. And that is the power of druids, man. Imagine we can do that in open world PvP. So how much damage do we do? Oh shoot. Level 34 died to a ragged Cray Coyote, so in the Badlands. He got taken out by a wolf. He got cracked. We're about to lose our cool skeleton form. Come on. I see 55% there. Gonna get a rip. Gonna go to drag this out of the way so I don't get lightning bolted. But look at that. We're finishing the fight essentially at full health. Full health galore. How many times have you played Druid before, Win? Oh, see, now we're big, and now we're back to a cat. Are you familiar with the Druid? Have you played it before? Or is this like your first time ever kind of leveling a druid? On my earplug. Oh, we got some boots. We got some plate boots that are completely useless, but we like them because they sell for money. We're at 84 gold right now, so we can actually buy our mount training, but I need 9 gold for the mount itself. So I have enough money. Like, once I sell, I should have 90 gold. So maybe around 12 o'clock. Oh, he just died. He died! Or did he hearth? I don't see a body over here. I wonder if that guy hearthed away. Oh, that's... All I saw was I turned around and I saw a frozen animal. And then it looked like he died, but maybe he just teleported away. Ba-da-ba. $496 right there. $496. This one's closer. I got 3, 2, 1. Yeah, 59% before I'm starting to do the damage to him. And one more bad guy until we hit level 45. One more bad guy till we hit 45. Yeah, I don't know what the time till level up is supposed to indicate because it says 1609. So I don't know. Maybe until we hit level 60, because look at that. It went now to 1845. I don't get what kind of time it's tracking. And we get a point. Oh, wow. I have a choice here because I don't have. What are our options? I already maxed out all this. Got this all maxed out. I guess I could go Feral Charge. I'm gonna take a look at, is there something that's better? Berserk? Removes all fear and increasing your energy in cat form by 100%. In bear form increases your total health by 20%. It's kind of like a what the warriors have. Last stand. It's almost like a last stand. Which could be pretty useful, Berserk. Ancient Brutality. Dodge in an attack while in bear or dire bear imbues you with the spirits of the ancients, generating 2 rage per second. While in cat form, periodic ticks of your bleed effects restore 3 energy. Okay, so that's kind of junky. That's pretty terrible as a cat. I think I might pick up, because I'm not using Feral Charge often, like I'm not charging target to target. Oh shoot, oh man. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna put a point into Berserk. At least I have like a last stand ability, so if I get into a tricky situation, I can just hit Berserk here, and then I thought I would have a different ability. Where is it? Okay. Could be here. Berserk. Oh, here it is. Berserk. And our inventory is full. Let's go ahead and quickly sell. Watch our gold go up. 91 gold. Perfect. We can sell all these extra stuff. Oh, I just sold my sturdy rope. I need that for my... I need that for my tent. Left down. Rebuff. And keeping it going. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot more rested experience to eat. Oh, who is that over there? What is that? Is that a warrior? Oh, it's a rogue. 60 rogue. He's gonna die if he's not careful. We'll see. If all those guys spread out and fall back, it's because the rogue died. Oh. Dodge, 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 parry, block. Ah, he killed them all. Got a free heal. Without S and S, you are leveling too fast. But that's how it should be. Like, it's fun to level, but after I've leveled 6 level 60s with slow and steady, I leveled my paladin, I leveled my hunter, my druid, my priest, my warrior, with all slow and steady, all, you know, I've already done it all. The only class that I haven't leveled to 60 is a troll, but that's Duratar. No, undead. I think undead would be the unique playthrough because dwarves and gnomes, they start in... I've done a human playthrough, I've done a dwarf and playthrough, so all the starter zones, I've already played through all the Alliance starter zones. On the Horde side, I've played the Tauren, Mulgar, I've played the Duratar, but I'm missing the undead playthrough. So, but the next character that we're leveling on the... when I do go back to continuing my hardcore challenge and all that, the next character that we're going to be leveling is a undead warlock. And then I will have completed every single... from every single starter zone. Come on, one more proc. Not a dang thing. Ba-da-da-ba. Bow, bow, bow. I'm sitting there spamming one. He's dead already. No. He's taking all my guys. I wonder if he's leveling skinning. I wonder if he's leveling skinning. What's your favorite spec to play on a druid win? Is it going to be mostly DPS, or do you like tanking? I got hiccups. Uh-oh. What the heck? Ferocious bite him. That didn't do a lot. That did a whopping 330 damage. That's like as much as my claw. Where's this rogue at? I don't see him. I think we're in the clear. He might have won away. No, no, no.
Louise Fitness 09 followed.
Louise Fitness, welcome into the stream, and I do appreciate the follow. How are you doing? Welcome into the stream. Do you play any World of Warcraft or hardcore? Any survival adventure games? I really enjoyed the survival adventure genre. It's just that
You're
World
so
of
welcome.
Warcraft...
OMG, that was such a cute intro.
Introduction. Welcome into the stream. What's 2 plus 2 if you're not a bot? The bots, man. The bots, they come in droves.
Tiny bit of Warcraft. OMG, turn off the voice reading it. 4.
Oh, you're not a bot. 4. I like the bot helps me not miss chat. That is it's one of my things. I like having it on. Here. I like it because it kind of makes sure that both sides, because I'm streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, can hear the comment being asked. It's almost like we're having a conversation one-on-one, where someone asks a question and then I'm able to respond back. You know, the robot voice. But it's you play a little bit of Warcraft, like the strategy game Warcraft, or do you play the World of Warcraft, like the open world MMO game? I've never played Warcraft. I don't know if I honestly should. It's just another game to get hooked into. I'm already hooked into so many games. Disconnect from the Matrix. Oh yeah, I had a conversation with another player the other day. We were talking about the Matrix for a while, and then it went into simulation theory on, is our world that we live in a simulation? Like, how would we know the difference between simulation and reality? And you know the old saying, if a tree fell in the woods and there was no one near to hear it, would it have made a sound? Like, does it render? Does the sound render if no one is there? Kind of going back to the particle theory, where they shoot the particles through the 2 slits in the wall, the slit theory. And if it's not being observed,
Awesome!
it acts as waves, and it kind of creates like a splash effect. But if it's visualized and looked at, then they act as a particle, and it creates 2 lines instead of the wavy motions. When if sound acts the same, like if it doesn't need to be rendered into existence, does it not get rendered? The more you think, the more you know. Oh, we're gonna get shocked on. We're gonna get zappity zapped. Zappity 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 zoo. Fight this guy. And what would he do? This is the fun run. Demoralization Club. Reduces the melee attack power of an enemy by 10 for 30 seconds at level 5. That's a really nice weapon. For that level. For level 4. Imagine if that worked in cat form. Oh, that's not it. Man, I don't know if it's gonna... I feel like it's gonna continue to move down. Are you buying anything out there, Sandingo? If you're in the chat still, are you looking at the market and is it looking pretty appetizing in order to buy in, or are you gonna wait a little bit to see if the market continues to fall down a bit more? I thought I rebuffed myself, but I must not have. $500 experience. Well, 44. I don't like it. And I only have probably 2 more guys that I'm going to be able to get rested experience from. Then I'm going to have to chill underneath the tent. I have to find up a good spot to place my tent, where I'll be able to pull guys to me like this. A lot of them down. Gonna zappity zap. Brow. I didn't get. Oh, I got it. Yeah, but not till after I did my fairy fire. And low life. Got 500 life left. Please don't do this to me. There we go. I get too low. I really do. I kind of cheese it. I shouldn't be doing that, honestly. Getting to 400 life? Not worth it. It's not worth it. 90-second ad break is starting. Thank you guys for tuning in. Continue to stick through those ads if you guys are on Twitch. I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch, so whatever is your preferred platform, whether it is YouTube or Twitch, you guys can check me out on there. I love this place. So many caster types. As we said, they go from 2200 armor down to 1800 armor. And that's why we're able to claw them so nicely. That only gave me 270. Oh, my rested experience just ended. I was like, okay, that's a big difference in experience. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here because these are all caster types. And I'm going to set my tent right here. I'm going to set up my shop. Because it's right in the middle from a bunch of bad guys. I'm going to be able to pull things to me while still getting rested experience here. Okay. So as long as we start with that break and then rip, we have 2 bleeds on the target. That makes our claw do 60% more damage. I don't like that they're casting on top of my home. Timmy Tyrant got wrecked. Got a big voodoo cloak. Huh. I would like if these guys stood still while they were casting, and then I could just go behind them and shred them. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. I'm gonna heal after this one. I know. Thank you for letting me know that my health is low. Oh, that's just a shadow burned into the ground. Dude, again? Already casting that? And I got some greens. I got some gauntlets. 11 stamina, 11 stamina, 10 intellect. Maybe this wasn't the best spot. I thought this was a pretty good spot. Not bad. I could pull this one too. I'm at 12% rested already, so we're 1/10 of the way there. on. Okay, now we're just gonna chill here for a bit and wait for these. I'm waiting for my rested experience to kind of go up. We're at 14%. So if you guys are brand new here to the chat, looks like we have a few guys out there in the stream. We have... Oh. I never finished my thingamajig. Oh, wow. Never finished setting up my stream for YouTube. But it looks like it still went out. And who died? Whoops, not that script. Minecraft crafting. Am I not getting rested when I'm stealth? Oh no, I am. I'm getting rested experience here, stealth. We are getting it. We are getting it. Yep, we're getting it. How to load it up, make sure everything's working there, but it's all good. Right now we're just kind of chilling underneath this tent, waiting for respawns and waiting for our rested experience to kind of go up. If I do not wait on the rested experience and I start taking out mobs, I get 260 experience, which is not bad. But it's nowhere near if I have rested experience. So it's well worth just kind of waiting a bit. And here, all I'm doing is doing a rake and a rip to get those two effects, and then I can go ahead and just claw them down with that 60% more damage from claw, and it goes fast. These guys are beginning to respawn, so I'll begin to pull these into me. FD. Nice. If anybody out there has any questions for me, definitely drop it into the chat. Right now we're playing hardcore and self-found. So the only items that I have equipped on this character is items that I've either crafted, found, or made myself. Yeah, crafted, found, or got through quest. I'm not allowed to trade for any items. I can give items away or trade away items for gold because it's not indirectly getting me gear. And I'm working towards my mount fund, which I finally got today, but I don't know if I'm going to be getting my mount today. Just because of the time constraint. I'm going to finish this tent off and then hopefully have upwards of 30 rested experience. I'm hoping 30 bubbles of rested experience. So that the next playthrough, I'm hoping here I can get to 45.5. And then the next playthrough, we'll get to level 47 all in one go just by grinding on these guys. And then I just need to get to 48, 49 before I head to Ungoro Crater, which is going to be my ultimate spot. You. Why can't I shoot you? Why can't I shoot you? Now you might be wondering, why am I pulling all of these guys back to this tent? Well, when I'm sitting underneath the tent, my rested experience is building up here. You can kind of see it's trickling up. You can see the rested here is moving up slow and steady. And that is what these tents provide. It's from a profession called survival. And I trained my survival profession at level 22 in the Stranglethorn Vale. And have been using their tents as often as possible. I can only craft one more tent. I only have... Oh, I don't have any more linen. I'm completely out of linen cloth. So if I want to continue to craft my own tents going forward, I'm going to have to return to the old places and begin farming up some linen. Otherwise, I'm going to have to rely on other people to make tents. Like outside of Stormwind and all of that. Oh. Why? I only have 14 bubbles still. I feel like it's slowing down. Oh, 15 bubbles. It could just be because I was fighting mobs. This is where a hunter's pet really does really well, or like a voidwalker, you know, warlock or a hunter. They can send their pet to the target while they're sitting there sucking, you know, soaking in that full rested experience. Yeah, 50% of the way there. Anything else I can kind of do in the meantime? Not so much. I guess I could continue to... Oh, I can do this leatherworking stuff, actually. I could convert all of this thick hide, or heavy leather, into thick leather. I have some sit in the bank. I think if I close it, it doesn't by itself. I'm still able to get some levels off these rugged armor kits, probably till 255. Oop, bad guy. Engage. Engaged in the target. Any tank for RFK or Dragon Maw retreat. Okay. Nope. Come on, can we finish him? Nope. I thought we might be able to finish him before he casted his thingamabob. But nope, didn't happen. Stormrot Ruins, tank, DPS, prefer 40 plus, or gamer at 38 plus. So they prefer 40 plus, but they'll take some gamers out there, some 38 plus gamers. That's kind of an interesting way to see and advertise for groups. And my life is really low. I honestly shouldn't have fought this guy here yet. I should have healed, but it's okay. We'll survive. What's that over there? It's a 47 shaman. 47 shaman. There should be one more guy that spawns up north of us. So, it's been 11 minutes since we put this tent down. So we have about 4 minutes left of this tent. Four minutes left. Hey, stop. Level 4700 dies in Feralas. So let's see if we can see where he died at. He died somewhere over here by these ogres. Somewhere over there by these ogres, he died. Let's do a /target. Whoosha. And unknown unit, yeah. He's over there somewhere. He died to the Grim Totem Shaman. So see this guy right here? Oh. It's a Gurdabashi. So where's the Grim Totem ones at? Grim Totem. Oh, they must be over here then. Grim Totem and Feralas. That's interesting. Who died? Can't see HCM anymore. Whoosha. He whooshed away. He whooshed away. Whoosha just died. Yep. My boy. Was he our boy? Been around since I started. Hey, we have about 2 minutes left of this tent. Yeah, right now we're kind of stationary, stagnant. I know it's not a lot of fun, and I was doing this earlier. Combination of things. We gotta do what we gotta do, and I didn't preemptively sit underneath a tent and get my level and a half of experience. In the past, I was able to do really, really well, kind of timing my tents, and not so much now. Let's go up here. What can I make with thick leather? Okay, so this, I can make some nightscape boots. And actually get some good points off of them, right? I'm guaranteed a level off these boots. And I have 121 thick leather in my bags and 185 in my bank. So I have nearly 300 thick leather that I'll be able to craft those boots with, so that's going to be really nice. Whooshed away. If you make it. What was he at? Akamane. Somebody else die? Both barrels. That's a hunter. Yeah, we've seen some pretty decent high levels die during the stream today. Not us specifically, but we saw a paladin die in Ungaro Crater. He died to a Ungaro Crater, a blazing invader. So he got way too close to the invading areas. You should never get close to the fire plume area if you see an invasion taking place. I'm not sure if you're able to kind of scout that out beforehand, like if you know. 16. Not 1%. Getting to level 60 is not that difficult. More than 0. That's really surprising to see. Just the I would be interested in learning what the statistics are for those that die prior to level. Don't question things. Oh, look at that. 95% of the way there. And this tent should honestly go away here in a second. So we're at 29 bubbles. And I know that we have gotten a few bubbles since. Sitting here underneath the tent, we've got a few bubbles here. Hardcore. $99. We're basically 30 bubbles into the thing. And there we go, we capped out our experience. So it is possible to cap ourselves out. What? That's our max experience. Yeah, and there goes the tent. Okie-doke. Wusha. Oh, he was on my friends list. Oh, Wusha was removed from my friends list. That was that. Okay, that was a hunter that I had talked to a long time ago. He just deleted his character. And my friends list went down to 3. Oh, man. If you look at my friends list... He was in, where'd I meet him at? In the wetlands, maybe? He just deleted and remaking, maybe. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back. No, don't prowl. Wasted it. New to the game. You automatically end hardcore when you hit 60 unless you do the quest at 59. 59 it comes in the middle. Yep. It's really hard to go Inferno unless you intentionally do it. It's 12:12. Let's go ahead and go to Moonglade. I think I was already 44 this episode, right? Or did I start at 43? No, I was already 44 when I logged on today. I think I had just hit level 44 last night. So we are going to go ahead and head to Darnassus, which is just a 5-minute flight path away. And then we're going to go ahead and get our mount because we have the money that we need. We got 94 gold. We're going to go ahead and get the training, which is 81 gold, and then get the mount, which is 9 gold, for a total of 90 gold. And then our next focus on gold will be continuing to get training up until level 60. And then we need 350 gold for the brainwashing device. That allows us to get multiple specs. Okay, so that's where we're at, guys. We're going to be winding down the stream from this point on. We're going to be going to Darnassus, and getting our riding skill and our mount. I'm going to get the white tiger. And then we're going to be logging off in... I'm going to go ahead and hearth back to Feralas, and then logging out there in the end. If anybody has any questions to ask in these last 5 minutes, definitely drop them down below in the comment section. If you guys are just in the chat, wherever the chat's at here, drop it into the chat. $5.74. Bye. Let's see here. Level 10, yeah. Oh. Reading. Winter. So how many 60s are Inferno? So this guild is an Inferno guild. Although I'm not going Inferno at level 60. We have a Druid who is Meow, leatherworking, skinning. We have a Hunter trade chain. Oh, it's part of a trade chain. He must be doing Devil Sword stuff. Let's see. Bindy. These guys are generals. Warlords. Then we got the Warlords. This guy's a Vagrant. Craftmaster. Wow. So this guy's Vagrant and Craftmaster, which goes in good combination, because if you're Vagrant, you can't wear anything white or above, anything green or above. And Craftmaster goes with it because you really can't use anything anyways. Wait, but Craftmaster would prevent you from putting on stuff that you can buy in the city vendors, right? But level 59 warrior Craftmaster is insane. Craftmaster prevent you from wearing vendor items. Barrel sucks. That's funny. Oh yeah, it does prevent you from wearing vendor items. Dang, okay. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to the writer and trainer. Let's go ahead and train our apprentice writing for 81 gold. And then we can talk to this guy over here, the Swift Handler, the Saber Handler. And we're going to go ahead and sell a bunch of stuff there. Boom, look at our gold. Came right back up. And, oh, I can actually use that. And we're going to go ahead, and you can see the different ones right here. We have the Striped Frost Saber, which is right here. That white one looks like a tiger with the stripes. We have the Spotted Frost Saber, which is over here with the spots back here. And we have the Striped Night Saber, which is right here on the back. So I feel like my character, you know, with the green hair and all of that. Let's see. Who do I look best with? So I have this one right here as an option. Let me see what I look like here with this. I can get rid of the names. No, I can't get rid of the names. I don't know. That's fine. I feel like this is going to be the best one for me. Looks like I'm on the mount. He's just kind of seated there. I think the Striped Night Saber looks really good. And I think the Striped Frost Saber is the other one here. That looks terrible. You can. Okay, I'm gonna get the riding striped lightsaber. That is going to be the one that I'm buying here. The striped lightsaber. It's 9 gold. We're gonna go ahead and add that. Boom. And this as well. And now I can go on down here to my mounts. My mount. What the heck? There it goes. And there we go. We got our lightsaber, guys. We got our mount. It took us a bit. We're level 45, but we got it. It doesn't seem that much faster than our what are it called? Like the one form. But it is faster, just slightly faster. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna go ahead and hearth back to Feathermoon Village, and we're gonna be logging out. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Before I log out, I need to. Oh, I have 30 bubbles of rested experience. Okay, so I'm actually pretty good. I'll have 30 bubbles of rested experience when I log in during the next episode, so that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and hearth going back. I'll have 30 bubbles of rested experience because I only killed one guy. So I'm essentially at max rested experience. And we're going to go ahead and be logging out here, guys. That is going to be the end of today's episode. Yeah, okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and sit here and let me convert all this heavy leather to thick leather. And then I'm going to go ahead and let this all work itself out while it's crafting. And perfect. There we go. Okay, so that is going to be it for today's episode. I do appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. I know that we had Rock, we had Sandingo, we had Win, we had Luis Fitness popping in, hanging out, and the following. We also had Gamer Hey from that was early on in the stream. I think they may have been the first ones in the chat today. I do appreciate that. And if there's anybody else out there that was chatting that I didn't give a shout out to, I'm sorry. I think I kind of highlighted the main ones that had chatted. There's a bunch of you guys out there between YouTube and Twitch, so I do appreciate everyone lurking and hanging out. Always feel free to say hello in the chat, but that is going to be it from me. And I'm going to see you guys in the next episode. Okay, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Be sure to sub, follow and tune back in Friday.